it's time for stories. We're going to start off with one about a bear. This is called Bear Wants More. It's written by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. And it's published by Margaret K. McElderry Books. Can you see okay? When springtime comes in his warm winter den, a bear wakes up very hungry and thin. He waddles outside and roots all around. He digs and he paws fresh shoots from the ground. He nibbles on his lawn till the last blade is gone. But the bear wants more. Mouse scampers by with his acorn pail. Come along, Mouse squeaks, to Strawberry Vale. So up Mouse hops, can you see him there? Onto Bear's big back, and they tromp through the woods for a fresh fruit snack. The berries grow sweet, and they eat, eat, eat. But the bear wants more. The noon sun glows when along hops Hare. Good day, friend Mouse. How do, friend Bear? I'm hungry, roars Bear. And Hare says, well, follow me. There's a fresh clover patch by the cottonwood tree. So they nibble on their lunch with a crunch, crunch, crunch. But the bear wants more. Badger shuffles by with his new fishing pole. There's a fine fish feast at the old fishing hole. So they head to the pond and they sit by the shore. Bear catches fish, but he still wants more. Meanwhile, back at the big bear's den, wait Gopher and Mole and Raven and Wren. They bake honey cakes. They decorate the lair. Why, it's a springtime party for their good friend Bear. Bear rubs his tummy and he smells something yummy, and he still wants more. Bear sniffs and he snuffles as a sweet breeze blows. He romps to his home. He follows his nose. His friends yell, surprise, when he gets to his den. But oh no, Bear is so big, he can't fit in. Bear wails, what luck, I am stuck, stuck, stuck in my own front door. Mouse squeaks, poor Bear, he is wedged too tight. So Hare tugs, Raven pushes with all their might. Badger gets a stick and he pries so hard that Bear pops out and he lands in his yard. So since Bear is so wide, they party outside, and he still wants more. Bear opens presents. He gobbles honey cakes. He eats so much that, oh my goodness, his big tummy aches. He snuggles in the grass, and he snores, big snores. He is full, full, full. But his friends, they want more. I think Bear ate too much. Well, let's do a finger play about something you might eat. Can we get our hot dogs ready? I've got my 5 little hot dogs that are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. One little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So now no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bang. That makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? So I think we're going to have a story about making not so much noise. This is called Don't Slam the Door. It's written by Dori Chaconas and illustrated by Will Hillenbrand, and it's published by Candlewick Press. Please don't slam the door. Don't slam that old screen door. A slamming door will wake the cat, and heaven knows we don't want that, so please don't slam that door. Please don't wake the cat. Don't wake that naughty cat. He'll play in Mama's knitting chair. He'll roll those yarn balls everywhere. Now look, we woke the cat. Cat, don't knot the yarn. Don't knot Mama's knitting yarn. You've rolled it all around the house. Go find a ball. Go chase a mouse. You're messing Mama's yarn. Ma, don't knit with knots. This yarn is full of knots. Knitted socks should not be lumpy. Lumpy socks will make Pa grumpy. Please don't knit with knots. Pa, don't wear those socks. Don't wear those lumpy socks. Those knots will never go away. You'll limp and hop and yelp all day. So don't put on those socks. Oh, Pa, Pa, don't hop and yell. Don't hop and yip and yell. Look out, you bumped the honey hive. The bees are swarming. Sakes alive. Just stop that awful yell. Oh my goodness, look who's coming. Oh, bees, don't swarm and sting. Don't swarm and swoop and sting. Now see, you've stung that old brown bear. You frightened him, but you don't care. It's not polite to sting. Don't run through the barn. Hey, bear, not through the barn. You'll give those cows an awful scare. You silly bee-stung scaredy bear. Oh, yikes, he's in the barn. Help, help, here comes those cows. They won't stay in the barn. They're running to the house instead. They're hiding in the feather bed, all tangled up in yarn. Those clunky, lunky cows must go. They've covered Pa with feathers snow. The bees are buzzing round the floor. The bear is snuffling at the door. Ma's yarn is in an awful heap. That cat, oh my goodness, that cat will not go to sleep. I'm going to count to 5. I want you bees back in that hive. I want you, bear, to go away. I want you cows back in the hay. Now scoot, scat, on your way. And please, don't slam the door. Oh, don't ever slam that door. A slamming door will wake the cat, and heaven knows we don't want that. We've been through this before. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Don't slam the door, though. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, Clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. How about you stand up? Because it's time to jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Now can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Would you like to go on a hunt? We're going to go looking for, well, a couple of animals that were in that. Only one of them really though. We want to find cow now. This book is written and illustrated by Janet Stevens and her sister, Suzan Stevens Crummel, and it's published by Holiday House. I see a dog and a parakeet. Nap, nap, nap. Dog was tired of naps. He needed to chase. Woof, woof. He needed to move. Yip, yip. He needed to round up. Yee-haw. Stop it, screeched the bird. You're driving me crazy, silly cattle dog. You're supposed to herd cows, not chairs, not rugs. You need a cow. What's a cow? Asked Dog. Well, I don't know, replied Bird, but a cow is not in the city. A cow must be out there in the country. So go, find a cow, now. Okay, Bird, I'll go to the country to find me a cow. So Dog rode down the elevator. Nobody noticed. Dog walked through the streets. Nobody noticed. Dog walked and walked until city turned to country. And there was a cow. Woof, woof, yip, yip, yee-haw. Buck, buck, peck, peck. I am not a cow, silly dog. Do you know? I'm a chicken. Leave me alone. So Dog walked and walked. And there was a cow. Woof, woof, yip, yip, yee-haw. I am not a cow, silly dog. I'm a pig. Leave me alone. So Dog walked and walked. And there was a cow. Woof, woof, yip, yip, yee-haw. I am not a cow, silly dog. I'm a donkey. Leave me alone. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Kaboom. He gave him a kick. Are you okay? No, said Dog. Need some help? I want to go home. So Dog climbed up, and they walked and walked until country turned into city. They walked through the street of the city. Nobody noticed. But then, what's going on? Good grief. Is that a beep, beep, ee-haw, ee-haw. Help! Call the police. Honk, honk. Get out of the way. Wait, slow down. Moo. Go right. Moo. Go left. Moo. Woof, woof, yip, yip, yeehaw. Are you okay? Yeah. My name is Dog. What's yours? Can you guess? Cow. Wow, I found one. Can you stay? It's late. Time to go home, but I'll be back. Thanks, Dog. Thanks, Cow. Bird, I'm home. Did you find a cow? Yeah. Did you herd it? Oh, yeah. You did? Was it fun? What did it look like? Was it big? Did you... Stop it, silly bird. I'm tired. I need a nap. And I think he did, because he worked pretty hard, didn't he? Well, which finger play should we do? We certainly can't have cows jumping on the bed. They just wouldn't, would they? You know, they were in the bed in that other book. Let's put them on the bed. There were 5 silly cows who were jumping on the bed. When one fell off, oh my, he bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more silly cows jumping on the bed. So 4 silly cows were jumping on the bed. One fell off, and she bumped her head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more silly cows jumping on the bed. So 3 silly cows were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more silly cows jumping on the bed. So 2 silly cows were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more silly cows jumping on the bed. So that left 1 silly cow who was jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So her Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more silly cows jumping on the bed. Instead, we're going to go down under the ground. When I was out today, because it was kind of wet and it's warm out, I saw a worm that was about this long, just lying on the ground. So this is the time when you're going to start seeing them. And this book is called Carl and the Meaning of Life. It's written and illustrated by Deborah Freedman, and it's published by Viking. That's Carl right there. Can you see him? You know what he is, right? Well, Carl was not a bird. Carl was not a bear, or a beaver, or a fox. Carl was an earthworm. He lived underground, moving, always moving, burrowing, and turning, and digesting dead leaves, and feasting, and casting, and turning hard dirt into fluffy soil day after day. This is a tricky read. The words go up and down and up, just like Carl. Why? Asked a field mouse gathering seeds. Why do you do that? Why? Carl didn't know why, but now he needed to find out. So Carl stopped making fluffy soil. I'll be right back, he said to the field mouse. Well, he spotted a rabbit. Maybe she knew. Why do I do what I do? He asked her. Oh, goodness dear, she said. I do not know. I do what I do for my babies. Well, Carl didn't have any babies. a fox appeared. Carl turned to the fox. Why do I do what I do? Who do I do it for? For whom? Replied Fox. Alas, my meal awaits. I'm here on the hunt. But Carl didn't want to hunt. Why are you talking to a fox? Cried the squirrel. Carl was startled. Because the field mouse is waiting and wants to know what I am here for. Well, the squirrel declared, I'm here to plant trees. Trees are where I sleep. But Carl couldn't sleep, not high up in a tree, and not without an answer for the mouse. So he pushed on. What? He pushed on and on. Hours turned into days until the soil was, well, no longer fluffy. And the ground around Carl turned barren and dry, while he continued to search. What? Who? Why? Asked the other animals. But the birds had flown off to find grasses and fluff. The bear trundled away to go look for berries. And soon there was nobody left to talk to. What about me? Said Carl. But the clouds were silent. And so was the air. I will never find out, he sniffled. And then Carl heard his sniffle echo, followed by a squeak. I can't find any grubs, a voice cried. It was the saddest ground beetle he had ever seen. Carl peeked under a stone. No grubs. Then he poked at the dirt. Oh, it was hard, like rock. Where was his fluffy soil? And suddenly, Carl knew what he needed to do. I'll be back, he promised. And for hours into days, weeks into months, Carl munched, digested, left castings, and tunneled. And then he turned that hard dirt back into fine, rich soil. You made my seeds grow, said Mouse. And clover blossomed again. So the rabbits came back, with her kits. And the squirrel, why, he returned to plant new trees. And the fox was lured by the hunt, all of them able to do what they do because, well, how? How did they get to do what they do? Well, why not ask Carl? And in the back it says, have you ever watched squirrels running around or beetles skittering by and wondered, what are they doing? Why do they do that? Just like Carl, every creature in this book has an important job. The mouse, rabbit, squirrel, fox, and ground beetle all need each other, and our world needs them. Everything is connected. How do you help the earth? Might be something to think about. Earth Day's coming up next month. Well, can you, which one do you think we should do? Can you get out your frogs? I've got 5 green and speckled frogs who sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. Now one jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. Now one jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, how many? I forgot. Are we down to 2? I'm going to say 2 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. So 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. Well, one jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog, glub, glub. So 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. Now he jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs, except maybe the one in my throat. I think we've got time. This is a story about some geese. Have you been watching the geese flying overhead? I don't know that they went so far away this winter because our winter has been so mild. This is called The Geese Marched in Step, and it's written by Francois-Dumont. It's illustrated by Jean also. I'm not sure if Jean is a man or a woman. And it's published by Erdmans Books for Young Readers. Well, take a look at this goose. What do you think? Does she look happy or not so happy? Let's find out. Now, one day, as they did every day, the geese down on the farm lined up carefully to go down to the pond for their morning swim. Igor, the leader of the flock, started to march, and he called out the rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And their webbed feet stuck the ground perfectly in sync, and their rumps waddled together in time. Igor was happy. The other animals on the farm stopped to let the geese pass, careful not to disrupt the parade. Now on the farm, for as long as anyone could remember, the geese had marched down to the pond in step. Nobody knew exactly why. That's just the way it was. Edgar the rat said that they probably did it to work up some courage given the temperature of the water. It was cold. An old ram insisted that this was how geese remembered the long trips they had taken to warm countries when they lived in the wild. But Igor? Well, Igor just said, traditions are traditions. And every morning he paraded along, proud of himself and his flock. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Igor pricked up his ears. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Igor frowned. Tap? What's that, tap? Well, quacks of disapproval ran down the line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Well, finally, it was more than Igor could, stand. With a single gesture, he ordered his flock to stop. Then Igor tucked his wings behind his back, and with a serious look on his face, he worked his way down the column of geese standing motionless at attention until he reached a little goose who was blushing and staring at the ground. Are you the one disrupting this march, Zita? Igor scolded. You've just arrived and you're already causing trouble. Zita wanted to speak up, to say it wasn't her fault, that she wasn't used to marching in step, that it didn't really serve a purpose anyway, that she'd been distracted by a cow who was grazing noisily in the field nearby, and that... But Igor had no sympathy. Since you won't make any effort, I can't let you be in the parade. You'll have to go down for your swim after we get there, he told her. Well, seeing the entire flock giving her dirty looks, Zita didn't say a word. She just turned, head lowered, and walked back up the road to the farm. And in the distance, she heard Igor calling out the rhythm for the flock as it marched away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, a few minutes later, Zita headed back down the road toward the pond. I'm really no good as a goose, she thought. It's not that hard anyway to march in step. You just have to do what everyone else is doing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What? Even Annabelle can do it, and she's as thick as 2 webbed feet. 1, 2, 1, 2. But poor Zita's eyes filled with tears. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why am I not like the other geese? 1, 2, 1, 2. They're always so obedient and so focused. Well, Zita passed 2 piglets from the Rose and Brown families. They were also going down for a swim. Hey, you, new little goose, why aren't you with the others? Bruno called out. Hey, you, new little goose, what are you sniffling about, and why are you dragging your feet like that? Rosalie asked. But Zita didn't see them. She just kept crying. It's really not even all that complicated. Why can't I do it? Splash, splash, and splash again. Splash went her little webbed feet on the wet ground. Oh, I can't even walk normally. Splash, splash, and splash again. Splash, 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 and sniff. Splash again, and sniff, and splash. Certainly not any rhythm. But a woodpecker thought, hey, that's kind of a nice tune. He was busy hammering a tree, but without even realizing it, he joined in Zita's tune with his beak. So it was splash, sniff, splash, and sniff. Splash again, sniff and splash. Splash, sniff, splash. Splash and sniff again. Sniff, splash. Now Raymond the rooster was pecking in the ditch when he heard Zita. Wow, he said, that music makes you want to shake your tail feathers. And without realizing it, still pecking the ground in search of a worm, he joined in with the little goose too. This is going to be getting tricky. Peck, 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 splash, sniff, splash, peck, 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 knock, and sniff, peck, splash again, peck, 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 sniff, peck, peck, peckety peck, splash, peck, 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 splash, sniff, splash, peck, 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 and sniff, peck, splash again, peck, 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 sniff, peck, peck, peckety peck, splash. And we're not done. Well, that little goose really knows how to make animals move, the donkey and the cow thought as they watched the parade go by. And without even realizing it, they joined in with Zita too. So there was peck, 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 and splash, sniff, splash, knock and hee-haw. Splash again, peck, 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 sniff, splash, peck, peckety peck, knock, moo! Well, that beats enough to uncurl a sheep's wool, said Denise the sheep, grazing in the field nearby. If I didn't have hooves, I think I would snap my fingers. So the sheep joined in. Peck, 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 splash, sniff, hee-haw, bah. Peck, 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 splash, and sniff, peck, splash again, peck, 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 moo, sniff, peck, peck, peckety, splash, moo, bah. It'd be nice if I had a whole chorus of people here with me to do this. Well, by the time the little goose reached the pond, much to Igor's shock, Zita was at the head of the most unbelievable parade ever. Why, from the gobbling turkey to the bleating sheep, from the whinnying horse to the croaking frog, all of the animals were joined in a wild rhythm that swept along everything in its path. And you know, after that day, there was no more marching in step. Now Igor kept up his 1, 2, 1, 2 all by himself. But no one followed him. The whole farm was waiting eagerly for Zita to head on down to the pond so they could follow her. Well, I think it's probably time to get out your bubble gum, so reach in your pocket, pull it out. Mine doesn't even have a wrapper today, so I'm going to put it right in my mouth and chew it up. One, two, three, and clap your hand on top, and we've got sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on mom or dad. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Time to throw it in the trash. And it's time to get our flannel board story up. Got some of it set up. We're going to go into the forest. Well, let's play in the forest when the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the moose. And Wolf answered, I'm putting on my underwear. Let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the rabbit. I'm putting on my undershirt, said Wolf. Let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the deer. I'm putting on my pants, said the wolf. Well, let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? I asked the beaver. There he is right there. I'm putting on my shirt. Well, let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the bird. I'm putting on my socks. Let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the fox. I'm putting on my shoes. Well, let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Asked the mountain goat. I'm putting on my jacket. Let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Are you still there, Wolf? I'm combing my hair. Well, let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you still there? I'm getting out my backpack. Well, let's play in the forest while the wolf is not around. Wolf, are you there? Yes, and I'm very hungry, and I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. Oh, pancakes, my favorite. And well, hurry up, said his mother, or you'll be late for school. I think you better go and find those pancakes. Or maybe he ate them that fast. Don't know. Well, let's finish up with our Sandra Boynton book. And this week it's Pajama Time. There they are in their jammies. Are you? I am. Well, the moon is up. It's getting late. So let's get ready to celebrate. It's pajama time. Pull on the bottoms. Put on the top. Get yourself set to pajama debop. It's pajama time. Now some are old, some are new, some are red and some are blue. Some are fuzzy, some are not. But we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. Oh yes, it's pajama time. Now some are pink and some are green. And some are the ugliest we've ever seen. They might be stripy or polka dot, but we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. So pajama to the left, pajama to the right. Jammy, jammy, jamma, jamma, PJ. Everyone's wearing them for dancing tonight. Jamma, 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 PJ. Now all around the room in one big line, wearing our pajamas and looking so fine. It's pajama time. So hop into bed, turn out the light, and you can have a party in your dreams tonight. It's pajama time. Hush, hush. It's pajama time. Hush, hush. It's pajama time. Shh. Good night. Sleep tight. And you know what? We'll be back for one more pajama story time next week. Right, Bernard? Thanks for watching.